Welcome, friends. Welcome all my YouTube friends, my family, YouTube family, returning subscribers, new subscribers. Hit that notification bell and the little subscribe button and become part of my family. I got lots of cool stuff to show you today. One of the things I got from Temu is this awesome musician shirt, because I am a musician, even though I haven't played in a while, but this is so cool. I also have a black and white keyboard scarf that my mother had purchased for me back in the 80s. And I just love this shirt. It's an extra large. It fits perfectly. And of course it was affordable, as everything is with Temu. Having a bad hair day. I didn't like my hair. I got it from some lady in China. But anyway, I got lots of cool stuff. I got my Mary Maxim delivery came today. They put it right on my deck, right there where I could see it from the kitchen door. They didn't screw it up. So, thank you, delivery person. This is from Temu. Look at this gorgeous box. Is that gorgeous? It's a jewelry box. Not that I have any jewelry anymore. Everything that was worth anything got stolen from worthless trash people, but whatever. But this, I think, is beautiful. I love it. Temu. I think there's a Russian guy. His name is Temu Gustav. Because I got lots of good stuff to show you. Okay. What do I start with? I guess we could start with the yarn. Yarn, 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 yarn. Now this basically, I think, is a lot of more Christmas-themed yarn. You know, and trust me, I want to do a giveaway. But you know what? Milestones are important, I think. You know, there's people that they have the money to just give away stuff every week just for showing up. I don't have that kind of finances. So, I apologize for being a little po. But, you know, milestones are important. Whether it's you hit a milestone with the subscribers, like I would like to hit 5,000, or watch hours so I can get monetized. You can run my playlist, put me in the corner, let me babble on. Run the playlist that says, watch to help me. It's a variety show. You've got my old cable TV shows on there when I was blonde and skinny and could sing. I might have some trucking videos. We got me playing the Irish button accordion, the fiddle, the guitar. I have keyboards. I don't think I have any keyboard videos, though. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, we love this. Premiere, of course. Of course. Premiere Basics. Oh, I love it. And it's a shimmer. It's a sparkly. Let's see what it specs. Upside down. I don't have my glasses on. You can make, with 2 skeins, you can make a scarf. It is 100% acrylic with some, I guess, nylon. Machine wash, warm, tumble dry, low heat. Basically, put it on fluff. This is called Red Shimmer from Premier Yarns, made in Turkey. And where is the Here we go. 216 yards, 198 meters, 4.23 ounces, or 120 grams, 97% acrylic, 3% metallic polyester. And this is, I believe this is a 4-weight. Yes, it looks like to be a 4-weight. Worsted, yes, medium 4. I think 4 is also known as Aran weight. So if you see Aran weight, usually that means 4 also. It can get confusing for new crocheters. Like what kind of yarn to use. Oh, look at the Christmassy stuff. I'm getting in a Christmas mood this year. Been a long time since I've been in a Christmas mood. I'm getting into the spirit this year. I got lights coming from Temu to put out on the front porch, the front steps. They're solar powered. Yay! This stuff looks like, isn't that great? It's like candy cane. Ooh, and it's all twinkly. Yes, it's all sparklies. Yep, and same yardage. 216 yards. Ooh. Oh, yes, the Christmas stuff. Love this. Look at that. You know what? For a few years, I couldn't find the Christmas yarn in stores. And I asked an employee, she said, oh, they don't carry it because some people found it offensive. You want to talk about me doing a slow burn? Excuse me, majority rule. Majority of people want it, you can have it. If I had a nickel for every time I ever got offended in my life, I would be a millionaire, trust me. So yes, fabulous yarns from Premier. My book that I told you about from Yanni's, it came through as a doc. It's quite lengthy and it's broken down into chapters. It's way too much to read out loud. But it started out with, they basically broken my channel down into chapters. And it was really, really well. I love the way it was written. I'd like to edit it a little bit. Like they spell Catwoman with a C, and I spell it with a K. Because, you know, I got to be different. Got to be a little bit off the beaten track. So it's NJ Catwoman with a K. But they had Catwoman with a C, and they left out the NJ. But the book is amazing. And all the different chapters, like it started out, with trucking and the, how female truckers overcame so many hardships, and a lot of animosity in the industry because it was a very male-dominated industry, which is rapidly changing. More and more women are getting into trucking. I got into trucking as a middle-aged woman. So, I mean, I was in my 40s, I think 42, 43. 1996, so 42. So you're never too old. There are a lot of people that have raised their children, husband and wives, and they learn how to drive a truck, and they team up, and they make really good money. Now, all that money goes into one bank account because they're married. You make a lot more money teaming because you get paid on every mile that truck is moving. So when you're sleeping and your partner's driving, you're still getting paid. So, and then it's like, wow, they got to see a lot of things they didn't get to see when they were married, settled down with kids. Okay, so that's the yarn. And we got Temu. Oh my goodness. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Pardon me. Oh, my mail person, Erica. She brought it up to my door today. Because I have a ring camera out there that says someone is at your front door. Of course, by the time I get my flip-flops on and out to the front door, she's already in the van. I'm like, thank you! I really appreciate it. She does that. She'll get a good tip this year. What did I get? What did I get? Oh, erase deep wrinkles and dark spots. Hyaluronic acid facial serum. Now this is, I don't believe this is from Temu. And it wasn't cheap. So, who did I get it from? Adelaide in Chicago, Illinois. We're always on the quest to look youthful. As you can see, you know, I love doing a little cosplay and playing with my hair and makeup and stuff like that. Hey, if I could look like Liz Taylor, I'd do it, you know? So, I mean, I don't want to look my age. I still don't feel my age. Well, my back does, but my back is like in the next century. It's like a 200-year-old back. But, okay, we got another big bag from Temu. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, wee. Woohoo. Big bag. Okie dokie. Let's see what kind of goodies we've got in here. This is something fabric-y. I don't know if it's a backdrop. I do love the different backdrops. I've got one for Christmas. It's going to be beautiful. Might be. Might be backdrop. Oh, curtains! Ooh! I think they're rainbow curtains. Yes! Yes, I want to get this house all cleaned up and redecorated. I got rainbow curtains for the living room. Oh, that's going to be, they're going to look beautiful. Of course, I'm going to need some help with the hardware. Do you know how hard, I mean, I got there 2 windows, and it's a long piece you got to put across the top. And then you need to screw something in the middle to help support it. I did have nice curtains up. And Smudge was still a kitten and said, "What's this?" There go the curtains. I got so mad I think I started stapling them to the darn wall with my staple gun. So we'll get these curtains up. Uh-oh, this got something with a kitty cat on it. Ooh. But I know I've got more than one of those curtains. I think I got 3 or 4. Yes, here's another one. Because I put one on each end and one in the middle. That looks real nice. There's something colorful. Might be more curtains. I love color. As you can tell, I do love color. Especially in the winter when things can tend to get gray and gloomy. There's no leaves on the trees. There's no flowers. There's no bees. I don't know what this is. We'll figure it out in a minute. I want to see what this thing is with the kitty cat on it. Oh, I know what I bought. I bought a blankie. Bought a blankie with the kitty cat. It was so inexpensive. I couldn't resist. With the kitty cat. You know, like the crazy cat lady. I got the starter pack. Oh, look. Oh, that's adorable. Can you see? Oh, yeah. There we go. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Oh, that is so cute. Soft, fuzzy, warm blankie. Which will probably get displayed on the couch. You know? But it is really soft, and the kitty cats are going to love it. Make my babies happy. They're my kids. There's more stuff in here. Oh, I put my camera on, what is it called? Automatic facial recognition. So every time I move, everything behind me is moving. That's really weird. I don't know how to get rid of that. It's very fancy software I've got, so I'm still trying to figure it out. Yesterday, beginning of the video was like an LSD moments. It's very strange. It's like a little blurring or a doubling, and it was just really weird. It's like somebody said, "I think I'm having a flashback." I was like, yes, this LSD moment was brought to you by yours truly, Yarn Barf. What do we got in here? Ah, is this the black lights that I buy? What did I get? What did I get? You know, I'm running out of outlets. Yes, got some black lights. So I think they're cool. And everything looks great under a black light. See, more things to plug in. I'm running out of places to plug things in. We'll figure it out. So yeah, these are because I think one of my backdrops is going to look fabulous with the black light on it. You know, it reminds me back in the day when I was a hippie. But we were called freaks back then. We came right after the hippies and we were the freaks. But we're basically the same thing. You know, bell bottoms, as tattered and worn as they could be. Wire rim glasses. Look stoned even if you weren't. And, yeah, you'd go to someone's house and they'd have all these, like, Marlboro boxes hanging from the ceiling, all perfect, in line, and it was really a strange sight to see. And everything under a black light, like your teeth are real white, and you look tan. So, you know, you looked really good under a black light. Okay, this is, I do hope I got all the curtains I need. I won't know until I get into my bedroom I can really spread things out on the bed. Take a look. Oh, this is pretty. Did something just fall down? Probably. Ooh, I think this is a backdrop. I think. Ooh, pretty. This is fun. Is this a backdrop? What is this? Yes. Wow, looky! Look at the colors. Mushrooms! Yay, baby, psychedelic mushrooms. And I'll put that under a black light and it'll be like far out, man. Be groovy. Never know what you're going to get around here. That's what happens when you live alone and get eccentric. You learn how to, you know, as an only child, I grew up learning how to entertain myself. Oh, these are cute. I got little cat, I think these are cat pens. You know, these are cute for like giveaways. Because I can never find a pen when I need one, of course. And I've got about 50 pens floating around. But these are little kitty cat pens. I'm pretty sure that's what these are. Well, if they're not pens, they're stirrers. Today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 more days until Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. Yay! 6 o'clock p.m. Be there or be square. Dee's Creative Hands Crochet every Saturday night, 6 p.m. Man, I count the days. I love her lives. They're so much fun. I was so upset she went live Tuesday. And I forgot to tell Alexa to remind me. I was making a video yesterday, and I did manage to get over to Ola Joe's for a little while. Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor. Just love her to pieces. She's an amazing woman. She served our country admirably in the Navy, and that was always my favorite branch, is the Navy. In the Navy. Da, 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 da. Here's something else very colorful. Not sure what it is. If it's a backdrop, it's kind of on the small side. That's because I don't measure. I'm supposed to measure stuff. But it is colorful. Let's see which side is which. There we go. Yeah, that's a small backdrop. I can put that anywhere. It doesn't have to be behind me. But, you know, again, I've got limited wall space behind me, so how big of a backdrop can I get? But, yeah, that's pretty. Let's try to fold it up again. Yeah, it's like trying to fold up a map. Just like putting toothpaste back in the tube. We're getting there. Here we go. Ah, look at that. We actually did it. Oh, look, good girl. But I'm not going to try to get it back into plastic. I think something fell on the floor. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Not going to worry about it. It's not going anywhere. Here we go. I think we got some solar lights. Yes. And I think I got the cool blue. What's this? Oh, shakers. You want to make some music, you got little shakers for the background. So I do have a big old tambourine I've had for 50 years. How come I've only got one pair of solar lights? I ordered 2. Now, when I first ordered these, I didn't know what they were. And actually, this is a very handy, cool thing to have. Yeah, they may send me solar lights separately. Wait, here's something over here. Oh, these are actually pre-waxed strips. And they come with moistening or soothing cloths. You know, we get older, we find hairs in places, like, you grow a little mustache. I get these whiskers sometimes. I'm starting to look more like the cats. They say you start looking like your pets when you've been together long enough. So, you ever notice that? Some people do resemble their dogs or vice versa. So what you do, you put that on, press it on real well, and go, ah! And then, ooh, nice and smooth. Then you use your little moisturizing cloth. Yes, and that's a good thing to have. Oh, this brush I thought was so pretty, but I'm going to save this for a giveaway. I think it's got mushrooms on it. Can you see? It's really pretty. And it's got straight bristles. I thought maybe I would use it on my hair pieces, but I'm thinking, no, that is really pretty. I'd like to put that in a box for a giveaway, along, to start piling stuff up and finally have a giveaway. But I'd love to make a milestone. There's something here for Mama G. Mama G, I've been putting some stuff together for you, for some Happy Mail. And here, warning, hippies have been spotted in this area. Peace, love, and understanding could break out at any moment. Isn't that fun? I love it. I love it. Those are the days, I'm telling you. What a great era to grow up in. You know, people make fun of the boomers. Like, man, you don't know what you guys have missed. You've missed out on so much. Incredible history, the music, the technology. Back in the days, it was safer. You could play outside until the street lights started flickering and you knew it was time to go back in the house. I mean, it's just an amazing era. You cannot insult me by calling me a boomer. I'm proud of it. I lived to be I'm old enough to be a boomer. That right there is a blessing. Not everyone has the privilege. So this looks like it matches this. I may have more coming because I know I ordered more than one curtain. Because, 2 windows, side it's big, they're big, so living room will look real pretty. I like color. A little sunlight shining through it. Cheers, very cheerful. Color has a lot to do with our moods. And you can tell a lot about, I think, a person by the colors that they do wear. Now, what is this? We don't know what it is. It's a surprise. And I think I buried my scissors. Don't want those scissors. We already learned they don't cut. It's my phone I buried. Yeah, something fell down there. Ah. Oh, there we go. I just push it through. There we go, I think. Try to peel a banana. Something vaguely obscene about this. Okay. Nope, that's not going to work. Of course, I'm not going to find the scissors I need. So anyway, I wanted to tell you a little more about this book. It is amazing. They write a whole book. They go through your whole channel. And they will write a very good book. Of course, they're using AI, which is fine because AI is amazing. And I'm supposed to recommend or refer someone. So, that would probably be Dee's Creative Hands Crochet because she has had such an interesting life. Second runner-up would be Mama G. So I've got to figure out how to put my link, referral link, in the description box. And I will let Dee's Creative Hands know that I would love to have her check that out. What do we got? What do we have here? Why do I have a black piece of whatever this is? I don't know what this is and why I bought it. Maybe I wanted to use it for a backdrop on the table. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at my orders and see what I ordered. And it might be a freebie, you know. Temu does give you some freebies. I like to play the games, but I don't play them every day because you can be on there for hours. You know, I'm feeding fish. I'm planting crops. I'm inviting people to join me. And yeah, before you know it, 3 hours have gone by. All right, so these two look like they've matched. No, maybe not. No, it's got big bulbous things on it. This one matches this one. This one matches this one. I needed another one. Ah. I'll have to wait until next month before I make any more purchases. But I'm also expecting some more Super Saver from Walmart because I ran short. But I'm thinking, isn't this big enough for a baby? You hear Smudge? Meow. Meow. Smudge. It's my boy. Smudgy. Meow. Basically got one meow. Meow. Smudge. He's the one that comes running like a dog when I call him. He's the only one I let go outside. Because he made it clear right from the beginning when I first got him. He's going outside. I couldn't keep him in. I put him in a dog carrier. So I could go outside without running after him. But I'm starting to think this might be big enough. So really, because if I add 3 rows of trim to it, put the baby in it, it's going to sink down to the bottom and be like, where's the kid? Where's the kid? Oh wait, all right, 2 curtains here, 2 curtains here. Oh boy. And I got some crocheting to do today too. Today's Wednesday, so it's Granny D Day. Knit, Purl, and Squirrel with Granny D every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, live at 5. And Saturdays and Sundays is tea at 3 with Granny D. So all the newcomers, if you're looking to make new friends and network with other like-minded yarn addicts, you want to go meet up at Granny D's on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays at live at 5. Knit, Purl, and Squirrel. That's P-U-R-L, like, you know, knit, purl, purl 1, knit 2. And I call her the den mother of YouTube. Because she brings us all together. We all, even if we're scattered all day long all over the YouTube streets, we all tend to meet up if we can on those days, on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And sometimes Saturdays and Sundays she goes tea at 3. But you know, the weekends are tough sometimes. Oh, and then on Saturday, after tea at 3 with Granny D, Mama G goes live, Mama G Gear. She's wonderful. She's so creative. The things she makes And she's into color, and she's a hippie at heart, absolutely. And just an amazing human being, and her daughter Rusty is also. And she goes live usually for approximately 2 hours. So that'd be like from 4 to 6, and then it's time for Dee's Creative Hands. She usually runs about an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. Whew. Sometimes it's a long day. I don't know what it is about live hopping. Actually, it makes me tired. Does anyone else feel like that if you do too much live hopping? You know, because you're interacting. You're typing hello, 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 hello. Commenting, interacting. Unless you want to lurk in the bushes, and that's fine too. Just always give a thumbs up. Always give the content creator a like. We do it for the YouTube algorithm. Okay? So YouTube might suggest your channel to other people. It'll show up as, somebody go check them out. So yes, give them a like, please. It takes a millisecond to click that little thumbs up. That's all. And we're not asking much. We're not asking for money. You don't have to subscribe. But can you please give it for like the E for effort for putting out the content. Hit the like button, please. And for me too. I'm not chopped liver. Yes, I'm going to have to spread these out, see what I got, and say, wait a minute, am I a curtain short, or do I have more coming? Fun, fun, fun. Yes, there's one solar light. Maybe I got one long enough. That might be why I only got one. I might have got one that's long enough that I can wrap around the handrails, run it up and across, run it down, run it around the... It's very possible. But I will tell you, these are a bugger. They can get tangled up very easily, just to let you know that. You've got to be very careful. The longer they are, the more difficult they are to work with. So take your time, be very slow, unwrap careful, but they're amazing. Because I do have them out on my front deck, my front porch. I strung it all up with the solar blue lights. Looks magical out there at night. And it comes with a little remote. So you can have them flashing, slow blinking. Here we go. And it comes with a little stake. This one has 2 stakes. Oh, I know. I see what it is. You can make a 1 stake longer stake if you want it longer. So you can position it to where the sun's going to hit it directly. And then you attach this to this. Got a bing, got a boom. So that'll be one of my little projects today. But I got to find out where's the other one. Then again, they may have split the shipments up. That wouldn't be the first. Look, it's like Joann's does that all the time. Joann's Fabrics, it drives me crazy. They send you partial shipments. I don't like that. And they take forever to ship. Joann's, you take too long. I'm complaining to corporate. You take too long to ship. Step it up a notch. We want our yarn, damn it. We need our yarn. We need our yarn. We're yarn addicts. Remember, we're yarn junkies. We need our fix. Got holidays coming up we've got to crochet for. So I guess I better put stuff back in bags or I'm gonna have a big old mess. We already have that. Gotta call my handyman for some help. So the book, again, the book is amazing. It's so long, I haven't even read it all. But they went through my whole channel. They talked about my music, they talked about trucking and female truckers. I mean, it's really good. It's too much to read. So, Gianni, I want to say ευχαριστώ, patrioti. Thank you very much for doing that. And yes, I will absolutely refer some people. Maybe next video I can read some of it because it's broken down into chapters. It's a book. Now, there's a few things Like there were some paragraphs that were repeated. So I'm reading them saying, didn't I just read that? So hopefully if I can edit that, I can remove the things that are repeated. But actually it was really good. I was enjoying reading it very much, and I'm not even done reading it. That's how big it is. Well, I have a pretty fair amount of content going back to the 80s when I did my cable TV show that I won an award for. In the infancy of cable TV, I was broadcast in the tri-state area. Okay? It's New York, New Jersey, I believe Connecticut. And then we had some tapes sent out to Sacramento, California. And I didn't know it, but I had a big fan club in China. So, which is pretty cool. And I did win one of the first, the Cable Ace Award, it was called. So, I actually broke records for back in those days to have over 1 million people tuning into one particular program was, wow, unheard of. Really. Again, early days of cable. It was called suburban cable. So, and I was on my way to the big time, guys. We had a 3-camera studio set up in Manhattan. I needed 4 sponsors. I had 3 big sponsors. Studio audience. Basically a half an hour show. And then my producer, mentor, got hit by a car like 1 or 2 days before Christmas. Bobby and I did our best to keep the show going, but everything else fell through. Everything. He was my, the mentor, producer. He's the one that knew people in the business. He knew Madonna as Louise. So, but then again, things happen for a reason. I think the Lord knew that I was too impressionable and naive to be hanging out with people that were hardy partiers. I could have ended up unfortunately, like River Phoenix or many other shining stars whose lights blazed out too quickly. So I have to trust in the Lord that if I were meant to have been rich and famous, I'd be there. So I just want to be famous with you guys. If you guys think I'm great, I'm happy. If I make you smile, if you enjoy my content, leave a like, give a subscribe if you're not, join my family, and that will make me happy. And I'm not asking for a dime. I love you all very much. Thank you very much for stopping by and seeing my excitement with all the goodies I have. And keep you updated. Maybe the next video I'll read a little bit of the book. It's quite lengthy, but it's very good. So, Evkaristo Yani, Patrioti means countryman. And Yasu means hello in Greek, Yasu. Oh, and it's so funny, my dad, I gotta tell a dad story. When my dad was dating my mom, and she lived right across the street. She grew up with the family. She knew all the sisters. She knew Yaya and Papu. She learned how to cook Greek as well as any Greek. And, but Daddy being a prankster, he says, when Yaya sneezes, say, Yesu, Yaya, Yesu. Yesu is not a good word in Greek. It means S-H-I-D. So, Yaya's mom can't wait for Yaya to sneeze. Finally, Yaya sneezes and Mom perks up. Yesu, Yaya, Yesu. I'm gonna, oh, po. Oh, Louie, she knew. Sorry, she knew my dad was behind it because he's a prankster. So, yeah, Yaya was kind of flipping out. Oh, po, talking Greek to Daddy. Daddy's Greek name is Elias, but Americanized with Louie. So everybody knew him as Louie or Lou. Hey, Louie. And then he owned a restaurant, his Greek Stew. Very popular restaurant. He had 2 of them, actually. He sold the first one, opened the second one that was close to the railway station in Linden, New Jersey. Very popular. But here he's married with a kid. The restaurant eats up your day. It's like trucking. You got to be there hours and hours. You got so much responsibility on your shoulders. And you got a kid and a wife. And he didn't have health benefits. He wanted something more secure. So he joined the post office. And in the beginning, it was very difficult. He was a substitute, basically on call. So I come home from school and Daddy'd be napping on the couch. It was always, shh, don't wake your father. So once he became a regular, got on permanently, yeah, it was great, and he got a good pension, and everybody loved my dad because of his, one, he was good looking. He's better looking than Elvis Presley, let me tell you. That man was handsome. Other men said, your dad's a good looking man, and men don't usually say that. And because of his sense of humor, he had so many stories, funny stories, but people loved him. I don't even know why I got into that. Oh yeah, because of the, yes, yeah. Being a prankster. So yeah, he had his regular customers and they all really loved him. In fact, I remember, I think I told you this before, we lived right on the main street of Linden. He wanted to be close to the restaurant. It was an apartment. There were 2 apartments above the bakery that the landlord owned, and he had the apartment behind us, so it was the landlord and then us. And, oh my God, that reminds me of another story I'll have to tell you. We would sit on the front stoop. You know, Dad's a New Yorker. They didn't have front porches. They had steps. That's the stoop. Everybody, that's their front porch. And so we'd sit on the stoop. It's like every other car went by, would wave, hey, Louie. Honk, honk, hey, Louie. I'm like, gee, Daddy, when you die, you're going to have the biggest funeral procession in town. Out of the mouths of babes, right? Because that's how popular he was. Everybody knew him. And they loved his sense of humor, and he was good looking, and he was a wonderful dad and a wonderful husband. Never cheated on Mother, was very, very, very monogamous. He's good looking as he was. He could have had any woman he wanted, but he wasn't like that. He did his job, he came home, had dinner. Always, if we were lucky, we got to watch Superman together with him. And every time the tense part might come up, and I'm watching it intently, and then Dad would go, bah! And I'd scream and jump out of my skin. And my mother would be like, Louie, don't scare the kid. Of course, he's cracking up. I'm like, oh, Daddy. Oh, man, good memories. Thank you guys for listening to me. Again, I'm babbling. I'm not a bobblehead, I'm a babblehead. But I love you guys. I appreciate you coming by, spending a little time with me. Thank you. And I hope to see you all again very soon. Mwah! God bless, stay healthy, and see you soon. Love you. Bye.